Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Welcome to 4.18, and we are ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not in a very stream-capable mood right now, so we are doing it non-live. However, we will be starting the live aspect of this, the fantasy aspect of this mode, and we're going to be getting that going. It might not be on Twitch, but it might be on YouTube. So if you are here on YouTube to test your reach last week, I tried to give you a test. I said, put a color in the comments. So we're going to do something different. What I need from you now is to put in your favorite letter. Just one letter in a separate comment. One letter, just one. Put it in the comments below. Let's see how many people we can get aboard. If we can get a lot of people doing this thing, on YouTube, on Twitch, anywhere, and get the community going, then we can really have a lot of fun with this. So let's get to it. Let's do it. Miz coming down to the ring has entered one team mode and has 0 fantasy points. His opponent tonight is Rob Van Dam, sitting at 1 fantasy point, and I believe 1 team mode entrance. He and the Miz will be battling for a spot in Money in the Bank, happening very, very soon. Miz versus Rob Van Dam here on Monday nights. RVD and the Miz. Ladies and gentlemen, first day of school. Weirdly enough, this is episode 18. It's the 18th. First day of school was popping today, man. Really, really good. RVD makes his way down to the ring. The whole effing show, Mr. Monday night. RVD's looking to make a splash, perhaps a frog splash, and get into Money in the Bank this upcoming pay-per-view. Now, this Sunday is SummerSlam, I believe, so we've got some things to do. All right, hold on, I gotta fix my camera because it's driving me nuts. I see it over there. Oh, wrong way? No. It's driving me crazy that I can. Oh my god, I feel so much better. Okay, so we have SummerSlam this Sunday, which means we have Money in the Bank coming up very, very soon. I want to try to get these videos out as quickly as I can, but just know, being the head of a program and an entire after school, like, this takes a lot. It takes a lot of work. So we're going to keep doing what we do best, and that is just keep on keeping on. Like, to the point, I don't even have time to watch wrestling right now. Like, that's how crazy it's getting. Start with a tie-up. Rob Van Dam. Referee forces the break here. It is a clean break. A clean break. Let's talk about their history. I don't think RVD much has any history here in T-Mode. Bit of a new character into the T-Mode structure. The Miz, I think, is very similar. I don't think I remember Miz doing a whole lot either in terms of T-Mode. He's definitely been around. I just don't know how much of an impact the Miz has had. So both these guys are really looking to take that opportunity, win this match, go into Money in the Bank, win the briefcase, and perhaps make a statement. Of course, tonight we do have our World Heavyweight T-Mode Tournament. CM Punk, since winning the title at WrestleMania, has been MIA. He wants to get involved. He wants to get a successful title defense. He wants to get some points before SummerSlam. Remember, all of Season 4 life. We are trying to get to the end of the road, where the top 8 superstars battle in a greatest of all time T-Mode tournament. They battle Edge for that title, only defended in the main event of SummerSlam. And that is going to end and cap off our Season 4 experience of T-Mode. And these guys are trying to get involved. They're trying to get all the points that they can get. And it's getting into dire straits mode for some of these guys who have 1 or 0 fantasy points. They're falling behind. They want to make that ranking. They want to win some matches, string together a few matches, and win. And that leads me to tonight. Tonight's main event is Finn Balor and R-Truth. These guys have been battling. They've beaten Cena. A $1 Million T-Mode Championship has been involved. R-Truth has a couple of wins back-to-back, so he is in contention for a title if he wins one more match. So tonight is a big main event match. R-Truth versus Finn Balor. Winner gets the $1 Million T-Mode champion. Kane, loser, goes to Money in the Bank. skull-crushing finale from The Miz. Takes down Rob Van Dam. Gonna go for a pin, and he's busted open here. 1, 2, and that's a kick out. You know, the new 7th graders, you know it's going to be an interesting year. You know it's going to be an interesting year when the 7th graders, you pull them, right? You go, okay, how many of you watched the Suicide Squad? Remember, these are 12 to 13-year-olds. How many of you watched the Suicide Squad? Bam! They all raise their hands. It's going to be a spicy year in 7th grade, I can tell you that right now. We got some characters in that grade, and I am very, very, very excited. Down goes Miz. Miz gets back to his feet, gets shoulder blocked back to his back. RVD, Irish whip into the corner. Big elbow from the Miz. That blood maybe in the eyes of Rob Van Dam. That's going to make it really hard to see, especially the cut is above the eyes. If it leaks into the eyes, Rob Van Dam's not going to be able to wipe that away. Blood, it dries up real quick. And if that dries up around your eyes, it makes it real difficult to continue to use those eyes in whatever fashion you may need. Ooh, down goes Miz. Yikes, here we go. Split leg moonsault. Down upon the midsection of the Miz. Going for the pin and the win. Is it enough? 1, 2. It's a kick out. I don't think there's very many things from my notes that we need to take care of tonight. I think we're pretty much out of rivalries, which is great, which means we can kind of end the season on a relatively calm note. Little extra sizzle on the steak of that DDT there. Adding that kicking motion on an already busted open RVD. 1, 2, 3. He's done it. The Miz has defeated Mr. Monday Night. Left him in a pile, a heap of blood, sweat, and perhaps tears. Rob Van Dam not going to Money in the Bank. Mr. Miz is going to Money in the Bank. And he will join the ranks of Cameron Grimes, Kazuchika Okada, and Jinder Mahal as The Miz looks to climb towards greatness for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Remember, if we don't have the ladder match for the men and women all filled out by the time we get to this Sunday, then those spots will be randomly drawn that moment. Right before the match, we will randomly draw spots. Superstars might randomly get an opportunity to enter that match. There are no restrictions. No matter how many team modes you've entered, you may have that opportunity. It will be a lot of fun. Here we go. We're going to the team mode tournament. Next, the World Heavyweight Team Mode Champion CM Punk defending. And I think what we're going to do is make it a rule here that in these matchups here, these men are trying to quickly win these matches. It's a team mode tournament. They are trying to quickly win these team mode matches, and let's see how that shapes up. Let's see how it goes, right? So the momentum we're going to keep on fast. There will be entrances, and we begin with Akira Tozawa. We begin with Rowan, 2 former team mode champions, coming at you live. Let me check my notes and see if there's anything I refused or I didn't remember. We have a couple of Money in the Bank maybes. I do remember that. I've got some notes here. We had a point swap. We had to check Brody and Rowan or Kalisto and Sin Cara. Brody and Rowan did actually lose their titles. We'll talk about that in just a moment. And then a fantasy aspect. Now, fantasy aspect is going to be pretty clear, very simplistic, because it needs to be. It needs to be simplistic. So we'll see what we can do about that. Akira Tozawa going to be taking on Rowan. Let's go ahead and look at some of these statistics for Akira Tozawa. Akira Tozawa has entered 1 T-Mode tournament. Akira Tozawa has 2 match wins. One of them was a title victory for the then Cruiserweight T-Mode Championship. He lost his Iron Man Team Mode Championship after the Cruiserweight Championship was transferred to the Iron Man Team Mode Championship on Friday nights. He has a win at the pay-per-view, which gives him 9 fantasy points. Let's go ahead and take a look at his opponent, Rowan, making his way down to the ring, who has 1 match win this season. Started off the season as our NXT Tag Team Team Mode Champion on Wednesday nights with Brody Lee. Lost that title opportunity, that title match against Kalisto and Sin Cara. Too bad for them. They then, in turn, would lose that Team Mode titles, those Team Mode titles, to Brock Lesnar and Triple H. So we're looking at someone who hasn't had a title in a little while. He wants to get the title. Why not go for the World Heavyweight Team Mode Championship? A lot of people say that CM Punk is weak. He is over the hill. We are bringing CM Punk tonight back from retirement. He won the Royal Rumble last season, and now he defends his world title in a T-Mode tournament against one of the biggest, nastiest bastards in WWE history, Rowan. Not only is he big, the man is as smart as anyone. You could pick out anyone in the crowd and he would be smarter by many degrees. Add that to his incredible physique, his absolutely dominant standing, and Rowan is a force to be reckoned with here, especially in singles matches. We have seen him dominate in singles matches where maybe in tag team matches he's not so great. Is the singles route for Rowan the right place to be? We are about to find out. Akira Tozawa's speed going up against the dominance of Rowan. Money in the Bank coming your way in just 3 short episodes. 4.19 on Wednesday, 4.20 on Friday, and then it is time for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And as of now, here are the matches for the card. We have Batista and Bam Bam Bigelow making their tag team debut. They got a sneaky win. Batista got a sneaky title defense win. Sorry, not title defense, but I think it might have been in a Team Mode tournament because Bam Bam interfered. And now they will go against Seth and Matt Hardy. We also have FTR taking on Scott Hall and Hulk Hogan. And I believe there's another team that will be going for Hall and Hogan's titles on Monday nights at SummerSlam that we already have. Let me see if I have that booked. I do. The Street Profits. Yes, the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins getting a win over Scott Hall. So the Street Profits will be next. FTR and the Street Profits. Hey, Season 4 life. Hulk Hogan and Scott Hall are looking to earn some good points here. 2 straight pay-per-views, 2 defenses. That's going to give them quite a few points, barring any Team Mode tournaments they get selected for. And barring any Money in the Bank match they might get selected for. It could happen. We also have either Finn Balor or R-Truth. We'll find out who is going to take on either Kane or Christian this Sunday for Money in the Bank. Kane and Christian are going to be battling for the $1 Million Team Mode Championship in the main event of next episode, 4.19. So, the winner of that match takes on the winner of tonight's main event, R-Truth or Finn Balor for the $1 Million Team Mode title. Will the $1 Million Team Mode title curse continue? No one has been able to earn double bubble points by winning a match with that title in a very, very long time. I'm trying to think back, and I can't think of anyone who has won because of that title yet. So that title does have special rules, and I haven't seen anybody be able to cash it in yet. Not John Cena, not Samoa Joe. It's been wild. All right, we continue on. We've got both the women's and the men's Money in the Bank T-Mode briefcase matches. Those briefcases will be active and dependent upon the winner. I'm going to have a discussion with the winner and ask that winner, hey, what title would you like to go for? And it will be up to the winner's discretion for that. 4.19, we will also have the Never Openweight Team-Mode title being defended in a Team-Mode Championship tournament defense. Braun Strowman defending that title. And this upcoming Friday, 4.20. 4.20. Okay, if you know, you know. Sheamus taking on Naito. One man will be heading to Money in the Bank. Will it be the Celtic Warrior? Will it be the leader of Los Ingobernables de Japan, Naito? Shawn Spears will be taking on Shinsuke Nakamura, and I believe that is a title match. And we will have the Tag Team Championships on Friday nights being defended. Big shot here, taking down Akira Tozawa, and it does not get the job done. He's going to have to get back to work there. I think that's everything. And we don't have very much a beef happening here, which is I'm a little thankful for. Keeps it easier in my head for booking reasons. Going for the pin here off the full Nelson slam. 1-2, kick out again. Akira Tozawa, a former T-Mode champion, defeating Cedric Alexander for the Cruiserweight T-Mode title. Rowan, with his partner Brody Lee, capturing Wednesday's tag team titles in tag team fashion. Also has a singles match win on his record. This one would count as another match win on his record as well. If he can go far, he would get a title shot tonight against CM Punk, our World Heavyweight T-Mode champion. Got that snap German suplex. 1-2, kick out. Akira Tozawa pumping this crowd up, ready to go. And the comeback has been activated. Down goes Rowan. Ducks a right hand, big thrust kick. And in perfect situational awareness for Akira Tozawa, he's going to the top. High risk. Rowan in the drop zone. Oh, he caught it. Rowan too quick. Big shot to the side of the head. Isn't enough. 1, 2. It looked a little soft. It's enough. 3. Big boot to the side of the head after the finishing top rope senton was unable to be completed. Rowan defeats Akira Tozawa. Another match win for Rowan, one half of the Bludgeon Brothers here in T-Mode. And that is a scary, scary individual. CM Punk is watching, waiting, trying to find out who is going to be able to take that opportunity for a title shot at his title. Okay, well, here we go, man. Got a big matchup coming up next. Walter, Shawn Michaels. Let's get some statistics on these gentlemen. Shawn Michaels enters T-Mode with 2 T-Mode entrances. This is his final opportunity with 3 match wins and 3 fantasy points for the season overall. Walter is making his T-Mode debut. I don't want to ever take a chop from Walter. Never. I think he's the next generation's Brock Lesnar. This guy was recently quoted in an interview saying that Brock Lesnar was the best WWE wrestler of all time for the simple reason that he made himself an event. He made himself the price of the ticket. He would only come around and he wouldn't sacrifice his body, but he would be the champion. He would be entertaining. He would be a draw. He would be able to do what he needed to do. I, of course, think that Paul Heyman had a lot to do with that, a lot of help with Brock Lesnar. However, I can't disagree with Walter's logic. I do think that that is a pretty key, important sense in the terms of professional wrestling, and you can really see how Walter fashions himself from the beast Brock Lesnar in a very similar sense, vowing to bring decency and respect back to the squared circle. Walter looking to start here tonight with a win. Can he get the job done? Well, he's got a tough task ahead of him. He has a Hall of Famer, Mr. WrestleMania. He is a sexy boy. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. You're looking at a former T-Mode champion losing to Ric Flair for the WWECW T-Mode Championship, I believe, at WrestleMania this past year. Shawn Michaels has been up the roster, down the roster, non-existent on the roster. Shawn Michaels is looking to get some final points, as this is his final opportunity in a T-Mode tournament for season 4 life. Can he defeat the new and upcoming Walter, the devastating force from NXT UK? Hall of Famer versus what I believe to be a future Hall of Famer and probably one of the base stones, the foundations of what is WWE to be. Walter, Shawn Michaels. Walter grabs the arm, again trying to bring class and respect and technical ability to the wrestling ring. He is going to know his stuff. He's going to know his technical ability. You can see that he got the upper hand on Shawn Michaels right there. Nice little crucifix, drops him down. Elbow to the spine. Not nearly the devastating elbow drop we typically see from Shawn Michaels, but it'll get the job done. Again, just targeting the back and the midsection of Walter. Walter with a nasty elbow. I have seen him chop the soul out of people. I believe Walter is in for a huge improvement, let's say, an advancement. A promotion, if you will, coming over from NXT UK, coming to NXT, just a regular show, going to the pay-per-view there, and I think he might very well make his way to the main roster very, very soon. I believe that Walter and his crew, Imperium, are very close to making their main roster debut, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun, really good time. Top rope elbow drop, there it is, lands flush, right in the sternum, the middle of the heart. Everyone has an off button, it's right here. You hit that off button, you just completely collapse. And Shawn Michaels now is waiting for Walter to stand up. Walter finally getting to his feet. Shawn Michaels could have gone for the pin and the win. He didn't want to do it. He didn't think that it could get the job done. Double axe handle from the top. Takes him down. Walter powering out. Walter picks him up. No. Jack in the jaw of Walter. Shawn Michaels. Irish whip into the corner. Big shot. Big clothesline. Yo! Braun Strowman, the monster among men. We most recently saw Braun Strowman defend the title against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And here we go, we've got Walter with a rear naked choke on the Heartbreak Kid, the legend. Shawn Michaels is getting out of it, look at this. Hey, the technical ability of Walter is indeed immense and great. But Shawn Michaels is a Hall of Famer. Braun Strowman assisting Walter here. Big shot, takes him down, that Dominator position, dropping him face first. Walter taunting. Bringing him up, big comeback ability, here he comes. Using his weight and a big cross body. Down goes Shawn Michaels. Kick to the midsection. Walter. Power bomb, my God. That was a nasty power bomb. Is enough. 1, 2, 3. It is. Walter wins. Eliminates Shawn Michaels, and Braun Strowman is smiling. But Braun, the effort of stopping Shawn Michaels from entering another team mode. Perhaps pride is your folly. You'll be defending your Never Openweight Team Mode Championship in a team mode on the next episode. If you are to survive, out of respect for Shawn Michaels, I'm going to give him an opportunity at the Never Openweight Team Mode Championship this Sunday at Money in the Bank. Braun Strowman, don't mess around in the first round of my team mode tournament. Walter moves on. Shawn Michaels is eliminated. He is done with team mode tournaments, but he's got some beef with Braun Strowman. As we continue down, we are on the bottom half of the bracket here. Daivari and Goldberg. But let's take a couple notes first. We might actually push that to SummerSlam, dependent upon if my family is going to be in town or not. Ladies and gentlemen, Arya Daivari. Davari's actually an interesting character. He was released recently from WWE, but he is making his debut in this one here tonight. He is going up against Goldberg. Ladies and gentlemen, Goldberg has entered a team mode tournament. He has 0 fantasy points. We talk about the curse of the $1 Million Team Mode Championship. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Daivari, however, is making his debut, a cruiserweight here in the team mode roster. He is no longer a part of WWE, so I highly doubt he'll be sticking around too much. This is kind of a last-ditch effort for him overall, not just in Season 4, but when we do get to 2K22, it's likely he won't be on that roster. It's likely that we won't even be using him. So Arya Daivari needs to step up in this match. What better way to test yourself against than one of the most dominant forces in WWE history and wrestling history, Goldberg. Daivari talked recently about his magic carpet ride finishing move, and I loved the idea. And when he got to WWE, nobody really liked that idea. They didn't really like that idea of a finishing move. They thought it was hokey, silly, and I don't know. I think I like it. I like it. Like, I think it could have done a lot for him if he was able to have used it. If he was able to have been creative and try new things. I'm certain that that would have been an over move, just like the worm, right? Just like the people's elbow. Goofy, yes. Silly, yes. But does it work? Is it over? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Goldberg for a minute. Let's talk about the former $1 Million Team Mode champion. Let's talk about the $1 Million Team Mode championship. Goldberg losing the $1 Million Team Mode championship to Samoa Joe. And then, insult to injury, gets a shot at Kevin Nash, loses to Kevin Nash. Goldberg has entered one team mode tournament this season and has 0 fantasy points to show for it. Who would have thought? Hey, if you want to get involved in fantasy, again, I need one singular letter in the comment down below. I need a lot of people to play it. If people don't play it, then I ain't gonna do it. And we're just gonna continue on, keeping on. And hey, maybe I just ship this bad boy. Maybe I just ship this bad boy to whoever's loudest in the comments, you know? Let them be the champion. Let them have a nice gold ring. Match begins. Arya Daivari going after Goldberg. Watch out, ref. That's what he has to do. He cannot allow Goldberg to get any offense in at all. This has to be a squash match effectively for Daivari. He cannot let Goldberg get back to his feet and be in a dominant position. It is an absolute imperative. Big boot. Down goes Daivari. Spinning heel kick to the gut. He's on the... Oh my God! On the ropes. And he has been clotheslined to the outside. Goldberg on fire. I'm watching. I see it stuttering over there. I'm not quite sure why. Running bulldog. Down goes Goldberg again. If it looks stuttery for any reason, and if it's been doing this the whole time, please let me know. Now it looks good. It maybe just be that camera angle. Man, I'm telling you, it's so good to be back teaching again. It is so good to be running an after-school program again. It has been a long time since June. A long time. It's really only been 2 months. But for me, it's been a long, long time, okay? 2 months is an eternity. It's been a long time, right? It's like being on a show, like a Broadway play, or being on a basketball team. That's what it feels like, okay? You do preseason, you do postseason, you get all the staff, right? You're signing contracts, you're doing all the behind-the-scenes stuff, you're doing all the big boy work, and now it's season time. Now we get to play the games. Nice little arm drag there to Goldberg. Arya Daivari is holding up in this match. All he has to do is to survive. Keep surviving against Goldberg until you survive all the way and win the match. That's all you got to do. Oh my god, powerbomb. Watch out, ref. Going for the pin. Is it enough? One. Ooh. I'll tell you a story about my work and a blunder. A lot of blunders today by a lot of people. So it was a good day. But we'll talk about that in just a moment. Arya Daivari seemingly blocking the jackhammer. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, he's raking the eyes. Ref! 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 I think the ref, I wasn't quite sure if that's what was going on, but I think Arya Daivari is trying to blind Goldberg. And I mean, hey, whatever you need to do to win in this situation, go ahead and do it. Why not? Right hand. Goldberg returns fire. Kick to the midsection, no good. Daivari catches. Daivari going for a Boston Crab, no good. Oh my god! Takes him down with the super kick. And Daivari now going for what? Catches him. What a clothesline. A lariat. He has flipped Goldberg inside out. 1, 2, kick out. What a showing for Arya Daivari. Wow. Trying to earn his spot, trying to keep his place in T-mode. Again, if somebody can impress me to the point that they make it worthy of downloading on 2K22, I will absolutely do it. He is showing me something here tonight. Big spear. Down goes Daivari. 1, 2, kick out. Yo. Goldberg can't even believe it. Goldberg now has Daivari in his scope. Picks him up. Jackhammer. Down he goes. And he's going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Goldberg wins. And it wasn't an easy event for Goldberg, but he did get the job done. And he will be moving on to the second round in this T-Mode tournament. Again, at the end of the line, waits CM Punk. But Goldberg looks prepared. He looks ready tonight. Finally getting a win, eliminating Daivari from this T-Mode tournament. And we are on to the final match in the first round. You know, earlier we talked about Jimmy Uso being a possible replacement or a possible name that we would pull for Money in the Bank. Jimmy Uso has started to make his name pretty heavily here in T-Mode. And of course we know Rey Mysterio. We'll get their specific stats in just a moment. Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, and his lieutenants, his captains, if you will. Jimmy Uso making his way down to the ring. Let's get some statistics. Jimmy Uso is sitting at 2 match wins this season. 1 more match win for him in a singles matchup will grant him a title opportunity if it so happens. Rey Mysterio is his opponent tonight. I mean, Jimmy Uso can skip that 3rd match and just win this tournament and take on CM Punk and win one of the world titles of Monday nights, the World Heavyweight Team Mode Championship. Rey Mysterio has entered 1 Team Mode tournament, 1 match win under his belt, and only 1 fantasy point for his name. Jimmy Uso's making his Team Mode debut. Talk about Rey Mysterio. Let's talk about the former classic WCW Team Mode champion. How about that? Let's talk about the former hardcore Team Mode champion, Rey Mysterio. How about that? Rey Mysterio is a former Team Mode champion, and that's it, bar none. He just did the damn thing, right? He just did the damn thing. Rey Mysterio now is looking to enter into this Team Mode tournament and get a win. He has done it in seasons past. He can do it here tonight. a legend in his own right, high flyer, luchador, Rey Mysterio, ready to go in this matchup. Let's talk about the blunders at my school today, because we had some funny stories. So, right away, my job is different this year than it was last year. I'm in a new role. Last year, my job was to take care of the littler kids, make sure that they got home. And when after I was done with that, I would go into the hallways and make sure the older kids were doing what they needed to do, and I assisted with homework help. This year, my job is different. I have a different job. Now I am quite exclusively helping the older kids with homework help. I have nothing to do with the littler kids. I have nothing to do with late pickup. Nothing. 2 months ago, I was hired for this new position, and I said, hey, do you need me to come in and train the new person? Whoever you find to replace me, do I need to come in and train them? I'm more than happy to do it. They tell me, no, it's fine. It's okay. We'll find them. We'll do it. We'll figure it out. 2 months later, day one, I get called down to the cafeteria, and they say, no one's here in late pickup. And I go, what? They say, who was supposed to replace you? And I go, I don't know. I don't work here anymore. I look into the cafeteria, there's 30 kids at the tables, and I am hit with the craziest PTSD you've ever seen in your life. I thought I was done with this. I go in there and I'm like, oh no. Get your cell phones out. Start calling home. Is about to be a problem. So we are going to have to be hiring for that position, and should be a fun one. I don't know who's going to do that job, because that job was hellacious to say the least. But that was a pretty funny blunder today, and we'll be handling that tomorrow. Going for the pin, 1-2. Off the super kick from Jimmy Uso. Straight to Rey Mysterio. Jimmy Uso, look at him. Look at him, he's confident. I like this side of Jimmy Uso. Hooking up with Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, his blood brethren. Rey Mysterio catches, drops him in a bad position here. Jimmy Uso, yikes, 619 connecting. And Rey Mysterio's going to go to the top, looking for the frog splash. He's got it. Frog splash takes down Uso. 1, 2, kick out Uso. Like I said, Roman Reigns right now owning the Universal T-Mode Championship. Also, Roman Reigns right now owning a title on Wednesday nights. Roman Reigns is kicking ass and taking names, and it is not a joke. Roman Reigns is a dominant force here in T-Mode. And anyone associated with him will feel that rise, feel that power level, and through osmosis, be just as good and or if not better than Roman Reigns, because that is the expectation he demands. Jimmy Uso now, Tequila Sunrise. Look at this. He's going for it. He's got the submission in. Rey Mysterio kicks out right away. I need to make sure that that is the Tequila Sunrise. Let's see here. It is the Tequila Sunrise. Fantastic. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Who is this? Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson. Yikes, the Usos. They have made enemies out of the Elite. Hold on, I got a phone call. Gallows with the Gallows Bomb trying to assist Rey Mysterio or really hinder Jimmy Uso. Might have a #1 contenders match, Jimmy Uso and the Gallows and Anderson. I'd have to look at Gallows and Anderson's records here to kind of figure out what this is all about. But it looks like the Elite and the Usos have some beef. Big shot here. Super kick to Mysterio. Down he goes, going for the pin and the win. 1, 2. It's a kick out by Rey Mysterio. And the frustration setting in for Jimmy Uso. Turning around Rey. Using his hips. Calling for the Usos. Those cheers from the crowd. Big shot, no good. Rey Mysterio dips out of the way. And Jimmy Uso's gonna float to the outside. A little smart. Rey Mysterio now taunting, getting that boost, getting that buff. Jimmy back in the ring, picks him up. Might be looking for a Samoan drop. He got it. Down goes Mysterio. Perfect positioning. Mysterio is in the drop zone for an Uso splash. No, elbow drop. An elbow drop. Okay, that'll work too. Going for the pin and the win. 1, 2. Yo, again, he kicked out. Final match in the first round of this tournament. Mysterio now catching. Jacks the jaw of Jimmy Uso. Down he goes. Yo! Ladies and gentlemen, the Usos are not going to be laid down quietly. No, 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 no. I believe that's actually, that is Jay. Jay is here at ringside. Tried to go for a sneaky pin. Rey Mysterio wasn't having any of it. It's a drop kick. Here comes Jey Uso. Big back body drop. Down it goes. 2 Usos in the ring. The Uso brothers. We have a tequila sunrise on Rey Mysterio. Mysterio out immediately. He can slip out of those pretty well. Super kick down to Rey again. Yo, pin him. Pin that dude. Pin that dude. 1, 2, 3. Uso wins. Here's what I'll do. Not only is Batista and Bam Bam in the tag team title tournament this coming 4.20, we're putting the Usos in it. We're putting Gallows and Anderson in it. And any other tag team that we need to put in it, we're putting them in it too. We'll build that roster out for 4.20 as the Usos get the upper hand here. Now I think my dog wants to say goodnight. Here we go. Rowan, Walter. Second round. Heavy hitting matchup incoming. All right, hold on. I gotta talk to my dog, okay? The troll. My dog's a troll. Alright, no entrances in the second round. As we blitz through this episode, man. We're only at 44 minutes. Alright. Hey, don't forget our main event tonight. R-Truth, Finn Balor. One man goes to fight for the $1 Million Team Championship at Money in the Bank. The other man goes to the Money in the Bank briefcase match. Here we go. Rowan, Walter. And right away, Rowan with the military press takes down Walter. Over the top. It's going to be really interesting here. Both of these guys are big men. Both of them are devastating. Both of them have nasty maneuvers. One's a bit more brutal than the other. But Walter, through that technical ability, through that respect he holds for classic wrestling. The moves he is able to accomplish in that state are devastating enough. Big clothesline, no good. Down he goes, middle rope. Got the Usos involved with Gallows and Anderson. I don't think I have Dominic Mysterio on the rosters, but if I did, maybe we would add them into it too. Maybe we would add them into it as well. So Rey Mysterio, he's got some beef. I guess he's got some beef with the Usos. We'll have to see what we can do with Rey Mysterio. Maybe give him a tag team partner. Something to keep in mind so it's not forgotten, right? We're not going to forget about it. Remember, every tag team mode tournament this season will be in the Monday Night Division, right? Meaning, it will be no DQ, 2 out of 3 falls, no countouts, no DQs. Submissions, pinfalls, and significant strikes, or knockouts, do apply. Walter with a big shot into the corner. Turns him around. Big boot. A haluva kick into the corner. Rowan goes down. Oh, look at the kicks here. Look at him. Like I told you, Walter is just brutal, man. He is brutal. Making his debut here. Oh, I don't think we ever got around to Rey Mysterio and Jimmy Uso's statistics, did we? Rear naked choke. He's got it under the beard. He's got it under the neck. And that's a rope break. I'd be really curious to see Jimmy Uso and Rey Mysterio's statistics going for the pin and the win. 1, 2, 3. He's got it. Just like that. He's got it. Rowan did hit the rope break with that rear naked choke, but it was not enough. Walter waltzes into the final round. Takes out Rowan and is in your finals. He's looking for a bonus point and a #1 contendership opportunity against CM Punk. Who does he get that opportunity against? Let's find out. Here we go. Real quick, I want to see Jimmy Uso here. Jimmy Uso has 2 points. Rey Mysterio has 1 point and 1 T-mode entrance. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and see CM Punk. Where's Punk? Punk has 0 points. Interesting. Interesting. As we continue on here, Walter wins this match. Hasn't chopped the soul out of anybody yet. Goldberg, Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso continues to win these matches. Like I said, he's 2-0 in singles divisions. 1 more singles division win and he gets a title choice, shot of his choice. I mean, he defeated Xavier Woods and stopped Woods from getting a title opportunity. A lot of good things coming the way of Jimmy Uso. Of course, Goldberg, a former $1 Million T-mode champion. Goldberg's got a lot of upswing, of course. We just saw him and what he was able to do. But in his match earlier tonight, Goldberg was unable to decimate Arya Daivari. Which really gives a huge opportunity for Jimmy Uso. But don't forget, Jimmy Uso just got rid of Rey Mysterio in the first round. In kind of a not-so-great way. Not so great. And so, could we possibly see Rey Mysterio around to maybe mess around with the Usos? We'll find out. Goldberg, Jimmy Uso, and immediately Goldberg hitting a big hip toss. Down goes Jimmy Uso. Big cheering here from Goldberg. Goldberg gets reverse clothesline. You got some Uso chants in the crowd. Big right hand takes him down. Oh no, what is this? The bell tolls. Jimmy Uso. Look at this. Turns him around. Jimmy Uso catches. Back suplex. Down goes Goldberg. Undertaker. Interesting. Double underhook suplex to Jimmy Uso. He's going to go straight for the pin. 1, 2. Is it enough? Kick out. The Undertaker. The Undertaker has beef with Jimmy Uso, or something is going on there. Goldberg now looking for a plan of attack, looking to hook him up with the jackhammer. Up he goes, down he goes. Jackhammer connecting perfectly. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, it'll be Goldberg, Walter in our finals. Goldberg says, who's next? Walter's next. Let's get Walter out here. Let's have this matchup right now. Goldberg and Walter winning this tournament. One of them is going to get the bonus points for this match win and a #1 contendership opportunity against CM Punk in the final matchup of this T-Mode tournament for the World Heavyweight title of Monday nights. Who will it be? Walter is at ringside. They're both in the ring now. Will it be the leader of Imperium? Or will it be one of the men with the most devastating records, streaks, if you will, in wrestling history? Walter, dominator position, drops Goldberg right away. And another interference. I guess I should just stop talking. Oh no. Walter. I mean, we've got... That's Rick Rude. It's Rick Rude. Rick Rude with the neck breaker. The referee didn't see it. The referee saying, get out of here. What are you doing? Going for the pin. Is Goldberg. Is it enough? 1, 2. Kick out Walter. Is Rick Rude on our rosters? We're going to have to figure out if Rick Rude is on our rosters. Goldberg, of course, going to delight in that gift from Rick Rude. Again, if Rick Rude's not on our rosters, then him interfering doesn't really give us a beef at all, but it does indeed send the message that Rick Rude wants to earn his spot back onto the rosters, and he very well might. Big clothesline from Goldberg. Goldberg. He is on fire here. Yo! Oh no, Finn Balor. Finn Balor is interrupting Goldberg now. I don't know if I like that, Balor. Walter back to his feet. Walter catching. Walter with the rear naked choke on Goldberg. Yikes. And oh, look at this. Goldberg immediately gets out. Immediately gets out. Big elbow. Walter again catches. He's got the suplex. And he is just tossing Goldberg around like a rag doll. When have you seen that? Oh, Goldberg's been busted open. That elbow, that back elbow from Walter, used in devastating accuracy. Big hip attack into the corner, off the ropes, brings him back. Avalanche clothesline, down he goes. Avalanche cross body, down he goes. Big elbow. Walter has been efficient in the last 15-20 seconds of this match, dealing devastating blows. Powerbomb, no! Reversal! Big back body drop, and down goes Walter, and Goldberg was going to go for the spear. Walter rolls out of the ring. He's a ring general. Imperium, its leader, is not a dumb individual. Catches Goldberg, Irish whip off the ropes, brings him back. Walter, big boot! Drags him over, going for the pin. Is it enough? 1, 2. Big boot is not enough to end Goldberg. Kick across the spine. No good. Goldberg catches. Big shot. A gut. Nice suplex there. Down on the back of his head. Walter. They are fighting for this opportunity at CM Punk, battling for the opportunity, the right to go for a T-Mode Championship. Dragon Sleeper here by Walter. Picks him back up. Walter now catches. No good. Goldberg with the reversal. Goldberg gets taken down. Goldberg looking for power bomb. He's got it. Big power bomb. Nasty. Devastating. Walter back in control. Lifts up Goldberg. Irish whip into the corner. And that's a strong Irish whip there. Walter with the... Oh my god, the drop kick. Almost a shotgun drop kick into the turnbuckle. Bouncing Goldberg around the ring like it's playing pinball. Walter feels like he's starting to break a sweat. He feels the disrespect. And he's going to end it here. Rear naked choke again. Is it in the ropes? Is it in the ropes? I think it's in the ropes. Work stuff, man. Going for that suplex. He's got it. There was a... I'll tell you in a minute, but there's something about our meetings all day that I've been... I couldn't tell you. 1, 2. It's a kick out. Not enough. I mean, I guess I'd better tell you now. Our work meeting, we get an email that says, let's change it to 9:30. No, let's keep it at 9. Oh, well, we'll do this one at 9:30 and that one at 9. And I was like, well, which one's which? Because they didn't specify. They used that one. And it was like, that's not good enough. Double axe handle across the back of the head of Goldberg. Walter in control. He's been in control for a majority of the match. Goldberg has fought to stay alive. Look at this. Oh my god, he's got the reverse dragon sleeper. He's got the legs around the body. Look at the chest of Goldberg here. Goldberg can't breathe. And if Goldberg can't breathe, he can't fight. He does not tap out. Walter has to let go. Walter catches. Picks him up and another big suplex. I mean, earlier I drew many comparisons to Brock Lesnar. I hope you're seeing them now. Goldberg catches. Down goes Walter. He's got him in a leg, a little bit of a knee bar, maybe even an ankle, a leg lock. And a big kick stops that submission attempt there. Neck breaker. Down goes Goldberg. Sweeps the leg. Goldberg fights back. Goldberg now in control. Goldberg scoping Walter. Going for the jackhammer on Walter. Picks him up. He's got him. Drops him down. Going for the pin and the win. 1, 2. It's a kick out by Walter. Big shoulder block. Elbow. And Walter is going to go for the boost. The taunt boost here. The crowd is on their feet. This has been an excellent matchup. And look at this. He's going to go for a leg lock on Goldberg. Wow. Maybe trying to prove a point. Goldberg's got nowhere to go. And he fights out of it. Damage has been done, though. Maybe tearing ligaments. Tearing pieces of that knee apart. These men are putting everything on the line for this title opportunity. Irish whip into the corner. Walter gets hit with a nasty elbow. No good. Off the ropes. Goldberg brings him back. Big hip toss. That hip toss is actually a maneuver that they taught us for self-defense of like an active shooter or killer. Anybody who has something in their hands, they're trying to harm you. They taught us how to deal with that. Look at this. Walter tosses Goldberg out of his ring and says, get out of my ring. You're disrespectful to my ring. Catches Goldberg on the shoulders of Walter. Drops him face first onto the apron. Oh, he's chopping the soul out of Goldberg. Back into the ring we go. Catches. Nice takedown there by Goldberg. Goldberg in control. Walter fighting back. Shoulder block. He's got it. Back up goes Goldberg. Gets caught with a midsection. And a big slap. My God. Yo. And a big shot to the midsection. And another one. Walter. Big clothesline. My Lord. Picks him up. Has him groggy. Midsection. Power bomb. He's got it. The power bomb connecting to Goldberg. Is it enough? Is it done? 1, 2, 3. It is enough to defeat Goldberg. Walter moves on. Wow. He had to resort to the chop. Did you notice that? He resorted to the chop on the outside, stunning Goldberg. Threw him in, slapped him across the face, stunning him again. The slaps and chops of Walter are devastating. 2 pot shots to the kidneys. Irish whip, big clothesline, almost like a chopping clothesline, taking down Goldberg. Hits him with that gross, nasty power bomb. And Walter, I think he has blood on his fists. He's got blood on his fists. Is going to face CM Punk in this following matchup. Let's get the champ out to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe for the first time ever, defending his World Heavyweight T-Mode Championship, CM Punk. Let's get to this match. If I would have missed that meeting, I would have been mad. Mad. Ladies and gentlemen, today in Utah was a rainy day, and we needed it. We needed to up our water reserves. That being said, it rained so much that not only was it raining outside, it was raining inside of my school as well. And we had like those ceiling parts like caving in from water damage, and they just popped and broke. It was disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, he is your World Heavyweight T-Mode Champion, holding on to the World Heavyweight title for Monday nights. He defeated in the main event of WrestleMania Bobby Lashley for the World Heavyweight title. CM Punk, your winner of the Royal Rumble for the year 2020. CM Punk looks to defend for the first time his T-Mode Championship and earn 3 defense fantasy points. And if he wants to get involved and win Superstar of the Season or have a chance to get in for the greatest of all time T-Mode tournament at the end of this season, he does not have a whole lot of time left. CM Punk needs to win this match. CM Punk needs to get involved in the next few weeks because time is running out for Season 4. Remember, Season 5, we will be doing beta fantasy mode. By the time Season 5 comes around in a couple weeks, I will have a fantasy schedule set up. I will probably have a fantasy option for everybody and all of you, and we'll get that done in a couple of weeks. We're just trying to make it day by day here in my real life, and that's just what we're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the challenger, Walter. Been through a lot tonight, but he has survived, he has endured, and he looks strong and confident. And his opponent, he is the reigning, defending World Heavyweight T-Mode Champion, CM Punk. Punk, your World Heavyweight T-Mode title for Monday nights. He owns that championship. He is defending that championship against one of the nastiest individuals we have. What do you get if you mix Brock Lesnar, a British man, and Tony Soprano into one? You get Walter. Walter versus CM Punk. And right away, CM Punk goes for the midsection. Neckbreaker takes him down. CM Punk saying, yeah, I'm that good. I'm that good. Don't let me forget that after this match, we do have our main event, R-Truth. R-Truth taking on Finn Balor, who already made an appearance earlier tonight. The winner of that main event match will go on to Money in the Bank and challenge for the $1 Million T-Mode Championship. The other man will enter the Money in the Bank T-Mode briefcase matchup. Earlier tonight, we saw The Miz earn entry into that matchup by defeating Rob Van Dam. Look at this. Walter with the comeback. Walter with the power bomb. And Walter's not done. Walter's going to continue the onslaught. Walter has no fucks to give. Rear naked choke. He is going to choke the life of the World Heavyweight Champion. Is he going to go out? Is it night time? The best in the world, CM Punk, fights out of that submission move. Again, stay tuned. This upcoming Wednesday, we do have the $1 Million title on the line. Kane versus Christian. And then, of course, Braun Strowman defends his never openweight T-Mode championship in a T-Mode tournament format. Big suplex. Walter in control. Nice uppercut by CM Punk. Punk captures. Single leg takedown. He's, nice little bit of a stump puller leg maneuver there. Really trying to take the leg out of the joint, out of the hip socket. And he's going to continue the attack on that left leg of Walter. He's got a knee bar here. Also cranking on that ankle, trying to get it to snap. Trying to get Walter to tap or to commit so much pain that Walter has no choice but to take a nap. CM Punk. Look at this. Look at this. Taking down Walter. Look at this. Yo. CM Punk measures up. Going for the drop kick. Yo. CM Punk going to the top. He's not done. He's going to combine these moves. Top rope. Elbow. He's got it. Down goes Walter. This could be it. Go for the pin. He's going to. Is it enough? 1, 2. Kick out Walter. CM Punk can't quite believe it. So CM Punk's going to go up again. I think I saw blood on Walter's head. I think Walter was busted open by that drop kick to the side of the skull. Top rope. This time CM Punk going to go for the Macho Man elbow. He's got it. He misses. He misses. Big shot to the midsection. Walter catches. Walter power bomb. He's going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out CM Punk. And yes, Walter is busted open. He is nastily cut open. He has suffered a devastating cut. Oh, and an elbow from behind. Oh, my God. And that cut is opened up even more now. That's awful. Oh, my God. Walter gets caught. Irish whip into the corner. CM Punk, big shot. Big shot. CM Punk saying, nah, I'm going to finish this. Going for the pin. Is it enough? He is bleeding a lot. 1, 2. Kick out Walter. Look at the damage that Walter has sustained in this match. Look at what he is able to endure in this match. Elbow from Walter. He's a little slower to get back to his feet. Look at the speed and the technical ability of CM Punk. Big shot. Catches. Punk on the attack. Punk in control. Has him on the ropes. He's just beating the hell out of him. He's beating the hell out of him. Walter fighting back. Kick to the midsection. Catches. CM Punk with the reversal. Floats out behind the back. Big shot. No good. Walter. Shot to the midsection. Powerbomb incoming. He's got it. Down goes Punk. That's like the third power bomb. 1, 2, 3. New champion. Yo. Walter has captured the World Heavyweight Championship. And the leader of Imperium has brought respect, class, and dignity back to Monday nights and back to the World Heavyweight Championship. Walter's gonna earn 11 points for this awesome run here tonight, beating the likes of Goldberg, beating the likes of CM Punk, and winning a World Heavyweight T-Mode Championship in his debut. In T-Mode, Walter looks like a scary individual, and it doesn't help that he is spattered with blood. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go to the main event, but first, I want to check to see if Rick Rude is in. He is in our thing. Okay, so you know what, Rick Rude, we'll schedule that match next episode. We'll schedule that match. Okay, let's go ahead and do that now. We have Rick Rude versus Walter. You know what? Let's do a title matchup at SummerSlam. Walter versus Rick Rude. World Heavyweight title. And that'll join Street Profits versus Hall and Hogan on SummerSlam in just a couple short weeks. Walter, hey, Rick Rude came and attacked you. He wants a piece of your title. Are you really gonna let him have it? We'll find out at SummerSlam. Look at the list of people he beat. He beat Shawn Michaels. He beat Rowan. He beat Goldberg. And he defeated CM Punk. Walter, and the leader of Imperium. Oh boy, look at that. Scary, scary stuff. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the main event of the evening. It is a one-on-one matchup here. We are going R-Truth versus Finn Balor. Let's get R-Truth in. R-Truth is in. Alright, let's get the arena to the correct arena. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. Don't forget to tune in to 4.19, our next episode. It'll be Christian versus Kane for the $1 Million T-Mode Championship. Can Christian do what many people think is impossible and continue rising up the ranks of T-Mode and capture the $1 Million T-Mode Championship? We'll find out if he can. Never Openweight T-Mode title, Braun Strowman is going to be involved in the mix. And you know what? Braun Strowman had some beef. He had some beef tonight against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And, you know, Shawn might be making an appearance on 4.20. Or 4.19, sorry. He might be making an appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Finn Balor. Who wants to join the Balor Club, huh? Who wants to join the Balor Club? Everybody, I think, wants to join the Balor Club. Ladies and gentlemen, Finn Balor makes his way down to the ring. Let's go ahead and get the statistics of this man here. He did interfere earlier tonight. Finn Balor wanted a piece. He wanted a piece of somebody. Goldberg. He wanted a piece of Goldberg. Goldberg ended up losing. So we'll see what happens here with Finn Balor. Finn Balor can win this matchup, go on this Sunday to keep the $1 Million title. Then maybe at SummerSlam, Goldberg gets a title opportunity at Finn Balor. We'll keep that in mind. Now, let's talk about Finn Balor's debut, because he has 0 fantasy points here in this mode. But let's talk about his opponent. Let's talk about R-Truth, who has entered 2 T-Mode tournaments this season, won 4 matches, as well as has 4 total points. So he is the better competitor. That's why he's coming out second Finn Balor versus R-Truth, winner, going to Money in the Bank. Gonna fight and battle for the $1 Million Team Championship. The loser heads to the Money in the Bank ladder match, where if you win that ladder match, you will be guaranteed an opportunity at any time for a title opportunity. It can be what we just watched, where Punk devastated Walter. Walter had 4 awesome matches against heavy hitters, was exhausted. The title holder of that briefcase could come in, clock him with the briefcase, cash in, the match ring, the bell rings, 1, 2, 3, and we have a new champion. That is how the Money in the Bank briefcase works, and that is exactly what these guys are hoping to get into. Although, I mean, R-Truth and Finn Balor, you get that $1 Million Team title, you can earn a lot of points real quick. Every point is doubled when you got that $1 Million Team title. And of course, R-Truth has done great in the singles division this season, winning 2 matches, going into Team Mode tournaments, winning 2 matches there. R-Truth is looking good. And ladies and gentlemen, if he can get the win here, he will get that title match he believes he earns for the $1 Million Team title. Finn Balor making his debut, interfering in one of R-Truth's matches in a Team Mode tournament, and that is what has led us here tonight. But Finn Balor has made an enemy out of Goldberg, the former $1 Million Team Mode champion, and maybe even specifically causing him to lose to Walter earlier tonight. So he's going to have to watch his back here. We get a tie-up. It goes into the corner. Big clothesline. Remember what it is for. There are stakes in this main event matchup. Leg lariat from Finn Balor. I just had to go and say that we didn't have any beef, huh? I just had to go and say it. Suddenly every match has beef. A lot of tag teams tonight caused a lot of uproar. And we do have a tag team mode tournament upcoming, so I think I might throw them all in there and we'll see what happens. Makes sense to me. Jacking the jaw of Finn Balor. Big boot. Almost like a bicycle kick or a bro kick from R-Truth. R-Truth gaining momentum slowly. Irish whip into the corner. No good. Elbow. Finn Balor hits DDT. Going for the pin. Isn't enough. There's a rope break. R-Truth savvy enough to grab onto that rope. And down he goes. Finn Balor going to the top. Oh, yo. Okay, I thought he was going for the coup de grace already. Finn Balor waits for him to get back up. Oh, we got the drop kick. No good. R-Truth reverses. Catches. Snaps suplex. He's going to go for a quick pin. As a rope break. Thank you, ref. Thank you. Shot to the stomach. R-Truth going for powerbomb. We have seen the powerbomb be used to deadly effect tonight. Oh, catches him. Transfers him into the fireman's carry position. Elbows from the top. Finn Balor escapes. Now has R-Truth in a nasty position. Oh, detonation kick straight to the skull. And Finn Balor's going to the top. Yikes. In a bad spot is R-Truth. Coup de grace. Down goes Truth. Finn Balor for the pin. For the win. For the championship opportunity. 1-2 kick out. Truth. Big main event here tonight. Oh, look at that. A mini coup de grace. Rolling out the legs. Big kick. That almost caught his face. R-Truth catches a right hand for his trouble. Balor. Irish whip into the corner. Catches. Oh, looking for this nasty shotgun. Drop kick into the corner. Into the turnbuckles. And he's going to combo it with the coup de grace if he can get to the top and hit this move. Going up. All he has to do is stomp down and a miss. R-Truth catches. Big clothesline. Down goes Finn Balor. And look at this. R-Truth looking to little Jimmy Finn Balor here. Uh-oh. Catches little Jimmy. Down goes Balor. This might be it. It might be done. Going for the pin in the win. 1, 2. Kick out Balor. R-Truth. Moments. A moment away. A sliver of time away from getting a $1 million T-Mode title opportunity. And I know he can feel it. He can feel it in his heart. He was that close from winning this matchup. Finn Balor returns the favor. R-Truth too quick. R-Truth is too quick. Not K-Quick. That was his name in TNA. Too quick. Not too cool. Okay? That was Scotty Too Hottie and Grandmaster Sexay. Okay? Right hand turns him around. Reverse. DDT. Down goes R-Truth. Is it enough? Over the pin. And the win. 1, 2. Kick out Truth. A kick out from R-Truth. Finn Balor is going to go to the top again for a coup de grace. Can he hit it? Is R-Truth down and out to the point that this move is successful? Coup de grace. Got it. Double stomp to the chest. Going for the pin in the win. 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor heading to Money in the Bank for the $1 million T-Mode Championship. And R-Truth goes to Money in the Bank ladder match this Sunday as well. Finn Balor wins in the main event, but Goldberg is lurking. You have upset Goldberg. If Finn Balor is successful this Sunday at Money in the Bank for the $1 million T-Mode title, Goldberg might be looking at a match this SummerSlam for the title that he lost in the beginning of Season 4. What a storybook ending that would be. It's kind of what I'm cheering for. Balor wins in the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hanging out with me on T-Mode. We will be back again, like I said. We have a $1 million T-Mode Championship matchup coming up on the next episode. We have the Never Openweight T-Mode Championship defended in a T-Mode tournament, and yes, we have added this matchup. It will be Walter versus Rick Rude at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight T-Mode Championship in just 2 short weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, we will move on to Wednesday nights, and then of course on Friday night, 4.20, Sheamus versus Naito. Someone's going to Money in the Bank. Shawn Spears versus Shinsuke Nakamura. If Nakamura has the title, we'll make it a title opportunity for Shawn Spears. And the tag title tournament of Friday nights. We have a lot of names listed from Beef that we saw tonight in that tournament. Stay tuned for Friday night. It should be a big, big show. And that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for supporting the show in any way that you can. Here's what you can do. You can like, follow, subscribe, and share. Like the video. Follow all of my, you see them. You see them over here, right? My Twitter, okay? My Instagram, my YouTube. Maybe not so much the Instagram, but the other 2 are really big. Go there. It's a lot of fun. Share the video, and of course, like the video as well. And subscribe if you have not already. That is how you can help me and help you the most. Someone at the end of Season 6 is going to be getting this, the gold ring, to the winner of Season 6, T-Mode. Who will it be? We will find out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and with that being said, ciao.